I'm standing just steps away from where the iconic Westminster Hotel used to be. 3 days ago, the building was a bright landmark that stood above all of the other buildings along this street. But today, there's nothing left but charred memories of a legendary gathering place. Early Sunday morning, the Dawson City Fire Department got a call that the Westminster Hotel was on fire. It took only minutes for crews to arrive on scene, but the hotel was already fully engulfed in flames.
The call came in at 5:59. Guys were laying a line to the front of the building at 6:13, and I know that because the videos show it. So yeah, we first attack lines were laid right at 6:13, and we, my instructions were very clear. By that time there was no saving the pit, but we had to protect exposure.
Massery says it took over 10 hours before crews had the fire fully out. He says an investigation is underway to determine the cause of the fire.
But that's where we'll determine cause, and the way it went up, you can guess and say, well, it could have been electrical, but the electrical was off, and could have been somebody drive by or throw a cigarette in there, and hopefully not, but or somebody walking by even, but yeah. So we'll find out. We'll find out the probable cause. For now, I've got it written down as cause undetermined.
Residents lined the nearby streets to watch the scene as it unfolded. Some held back tears while others were still trying to understand how it could have happened.
It's so sad to say goodbye to a piece of history that's been there for so long, that everybody loved to come and visit in one of Dawson City's attraction. There's a lot of histories in there. So yeah, it's just so sad. I don't want to cry, but yeah.
Everybody was looking forward to the pit being open, hopefully in August, but obviously, an iconic part of the town is gone now.
Well, everybody knows Dawson is such a wonderful place, and one of the great buildings in this place is the pit. I mean, it painted pink, it stands out like I won't say like a sore thumb, but I think you get the picture. I think it's a huge loss for us, really.
It's been a rough go for the Westminster Hotel. Problems started earlier this year after the city water mains broke during a deep freeze in early January, flooding the hotel. The hotel remained closed since then, but staff said that there was a plan to reopen the tavern sometime this summer. CBC News reached out to the hotel's owner, Paul McDonough, for comment, and we're still waiting to hear back. The smell of wood smoke still fills the air, and it only gets stronger the closer you get to the site. The site has been blocked off, but you can still see things like newspaper articles and chairs and shoes that somehow survived the fire. The feeling of what's next looms in the air, and that's the question that many residents have. And at this point, only time will tell. Chris MacIntyre, CBC News, Dawson City.